All right, Spy Family Season 3 drops this weekend, and I am so excited. If you don't know about Spy Family, you need to watch it immediately. It's a story about love, found family, friendship, acceptance, healing amidst this chaos of a Cold War happening between Westdalis and Ostania, basically a parallel for East and West Germany. There's so much going on. There's action, there's humor, but we're making the cookies and cocoa from the episode when Yor moves into the Forger household. These cookies right here.
Wow, Loid, thank you so much for letting me into your home. These cookies look amazing.
Oh yeah, it was super easy. These only took 30 minutes.
Wow, Loid, thank you so much. I'm gonna do my part to make sure this fake marriage is awesome.
I love you.
Haha, what?
What?
Anya wants cocoa!
So we're gonna make the perfect cocoa and cookies to go together so that you can have these to munch on and watch the season 3 premiere. Just don't sneeze into your flour. Let's get started. First up, we're making the dough for 2 variations of piped butter cookies. So we're going to bring some softened butter and powdered sugar together and whip that until it's really light and fluffy. I probably whipped it for about 5 minutes. We're gonna add in our egg, some vanilla paste, some lemon zest, and then our flour and a little bit of salt, and it gets a little bit thick, so I just used a spatula to finish mixing everything together. And then we're going to put that in a piping bag with a large star tip, and we are going to struggle to pipe out our lines and then our swirls, and we're going to top the swirls with turbinado sugar to get kind of a crystally effect for when they come out of the oven. We're gonna bake these for about 12 minutes and set them aside. Let those cool, and then we're going to work on our Linzer cookies. Linzer cookies are, as far as I can understand, like an Austrian shortbread cookie that has like a nut flour in it. I used almond flour, though I think super traditionally you use hazelnut flour. We're going to put all of our ingredients together, and then we're going to let that chill for like 2 hours. We're also going to work on our last cookie, which is the almond crescents. Again, almond flour. We're going to use some vanilla bean, lemon zest, mix that all together. If it's too dry, you can add in a little more butter, and then we're going to let that chill for a little while as well. We're going to, after the Linzer cookie dough has chilled, we're going to roll it out and cut out our little Linzer cookie shapes. I'm going to transfer these to a parchment lined baking sheet, and then I actually had some star cookie cutters from when I did the Princess Peach cake, so we're going to use those for some of the decorative centers. For the butter cookies, the regular ones, I just filled those with a little bit of apricot jam. Once the Linzer cookies are out, we're going to put those in with a little bit of raspberry jam. I also read that currant jam is also traditional. We're gonna dust these with a little bit of powdered sugar, fill them with a little more jam, and set those aside. The almond crescents we're going to roll between our hands to warm the dough up just a little bit. It makes it a little more pliable, and then we're going to shape that into a crescent. We're going to bake these, let them cool ever so slightly, and then roll them in powdered sugar. They're still a little fragile, so I put a mound of powdered sugar and then I pressed powdered sugar into the cookie. This is a message from our sponsor, Cats in Cute Hats. There's no such sponsor, but I just wanted to show you. My sous chef, Salem, came to assist me today. He was working very hard. Please enjoy while we talk to you about the importance of subscribing. I'm a small creator, and I would like to become monetized at some point in the relatively near future. What that requires is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing and ringing the bell for notifications so that you can be notified when new videos go live, that would be great. And then Salem will make more appearances. He is being bribed with a churro. He does do anything for treats, really, but this is how I was able to get him in the chef hat. So if you want to see Salem in a chef hat more often, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, and like this video and watch it all the way through. So we're going to dip the stacked butter cookies into melted chocolate. We're gonna let those cool, and we're gonna let that, set aside. And then we're working on our hot chocolate. Now, I made a European style hot chocolate as opposed to an American style hot chocolate. While American style hot cocoa is much thinner, a European style hot chocolate is much creamier, much thicker. So we're going in with some milk, some heavy cream, whole like actual chocolate, cocoa powder, vanilla paste, and we're going to mix that all together and let it melt completely. I'm actually going to run a spoon around the edge of the pot a couple times just to make sure there's no chocolate that didn't melt. It's going to be a little more on the bitter side, so you can definitely modify for, you know, your preference for how sweet things are. I personally like mine a little more on the bitter side as well. But yeah, that's it. I will say this was so much fun, and I do not believe Loid at all that he made these for the first time.
Papa's a big liar.
I think that man is fully a stress cooker. I think that's how he copes with his job in Wise. I think that man is a stress cooker, a stress baker specifically. So that man has made those cookies before. You cannot tell me otherwise. Anyway, that is the end of the episode. If you liked what you saw, smash that like button. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, drop those down below. I do like getting suggestions and requests from you. It's October, so we're gonna be getting to some spooky stuff. That is the end of the episode. As always, adventurers, take care of yourselves, do something nice for someone else, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.